Hello, everybody. This is Travis from Mad Mid Designs coming to you on a Saturday night here. I am going to be wrapping up this Spider-Man versus Hulk in this video. The time I've done this voiceover, I have actually completed it, but I've got pushback on putting this video out. So I try to do them in a timely manner, but you know, that ugly four-letter word, life, happens. So here I am. I'm working on his back, his emblem on the back. It's going to be in a dark shadow, so I'm not wasting a whole lot of time on it. Because the way you see, you won't even be able to see it unless you have this thing on a turntable spinning the whole time. So I had airbrushed the eyes on this one. I did the bust of this model and earlier, about a month ago. And then, because that bust I did, I hand painted the eyes, and I could see it. A lot of people can't, but I could see it because you know you paint it, and you're your own worst judge. So I could see the brush marks. So I airbrushed him, and then I'm going back and just redoing the eyes. I had a little bit of overspray on that black line or edging that goes around the eyes. It sets it off. As you see, I get up and walk away from my desk because my contacts were bothering me, and I had to go put my glasses in. And I recently just got new glasses, so I could do all that. So you got to take care of yourself from time to time. So I went and got new contacts and new glasses because I am horrible about doing that. So here I am back. You see, I got the glasses. I'm using my wet palette there, just kind of keeps the paint wet longer, so you can do. I could walk away like this, not have to worry about the paint drying out on like a paper plate is what I usually used to do. Had a little one or two hairs on this paintbrush. Caught it on something and it kicked it out and it was leaving marks, so I had to trim it off and add a little water to the wet palette because it's drying out and it will do that. And the cool thing is you can store that and save it for later. So here I am doing the spider on his chest. Now this one's actually raised, so we got to do the top and then also the sides of it. So it's minute, but it's there. I try to emphasize that later. I use a little bit of panel line wash to outline everything. And actually, I use panel line wash to do the lines. After I did a matte clear coat of everything, because I learned the hard way on a previous model that if you put panel line wash on an acrylic painted model with no protector and you mess up and need to dab a little off, everything's coming off, painting off, all the way back down to the bare plastic or the resin. So here I am just touching up again on around the eyes. And work on the logo, just jumping around here and there. I'll set it up and look at it and walk away and look at it and set up and look at it. I see something from a different angle I haven't seen the whole time. So here you see, I probably can't see on my laptop. I'm looking at renders on my laptop as I have the file hooked up. I'm actually looking at the color scheme for the base in front of me. See me wiping it down. I had printed it. I found it on sale. I forget the brand, but it was an acrylic black spray paint, but it left a rough texture, which is really good for stonework, but it was almost too rough. So I wiped it down a little bit, and now I'm getting my spray gun. I had the airbrush to do some zenithal highlights on what looked like in the rendering from Zez Studios was like mud coming up from underneath the concrete and stone from the fight scene. So I want those to be emphasized instead of black, it look really, really dark. So I put a little lighter coat on there to so the color shows up a little better. So if you're using lighter colors, you need to go over it with a gray primer or a lighter base coat so that color will really pop. If you go to Ground Affected on YouTube, he has a lot of great videos on, like he uses, he calls it pinkle, a pink purple base color before he does flesh tones. and it's amazing how well that turns out. I haven't had money. There's not that many flesh tones in Hulk, Spider-Man, Venom. Actually, I don't think I have painted a flesh tone at all, except for an old Batman, and it's just the mouth. That's all I got. But yeah, everything has had a mask or cover. I mean, I got Thanos, Buzz from Zed Studios. He's purple. So there's nothing in Venom. There's nothing in Hulk. There's nothing in Spider-Man. So what I'm doing, I haven't had to come across that quite yet. So here I am. I'm just wrapping up for the night. I knew I was probably gonna be done with the airbrush here pretty soon, so I was just cleaning it out, make sure it sprayed clear, took the needle out and everything, cleaned it, and now I'm just getting my colors light out for all my dry brushing. And dry brushing is you just get a little bit of paint, kind of see on those thick brushes I have, and just go to town. You want to go, I'm saying this right, across the edges. Don't want to go along with the edges. Here's a Texas reference, like cutting a brisket. You want to cut across the meat grain instead of with it. It'd be just a lot better cut. And it just adds texture so fast to something or in the color, and it's just awesome. Guys, I'm just going to do this for a little bit and wrap this up. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned. I got Venom up next, and then I got Captain America after that.